Yeah, Southwest was throwing away all of those cards. I'm like,
Heck yeah.
I know people that might want one. Oh, look at that rainbow.
Where's it at? Oh, nice. Howdy, everybody. We are on the north side of Sky Harbor, and we have been greeted by a rainbow because our internet connection will be a lot better, I think. I probably shouldn't jinx it, but look, it's a rainbow. So let's take a look. This is the American Airlines side that we have. So thank you for returning. Trust me guys, it is like, honestly, it is about 15 degrees cooler here than was on the other side. So I'm actually excited about that. I'm not dying from the freaking heat. I think that was primarily what was killing me, the heat. Yep, back to the north side. So you're not gonna get as much action here. We'll basically focus on ground-based. But it beats, I will straight out tell you guys, it definitely beats being freaking worn out by the sun. Also, we may be lucky enough to get the Speedbird as it comes in, which is the A350. So welcome back, everybody. British Airways is delayed till 7:20. I am not staying till 7:20. So our early stream was on the south side. Now we are on the north side. Okay, let's see. We have our landing over here. I have been up since about 4 a.m. so I'm a little bit in crash mode right now. But for all of you that are just joining us, welcome to Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. We're a plane spotting community out of Phoenix, Arizona. We are currently at Sky Harbor International Airport, looking at the north side. Our early stream focused on the south side of the airport, but due to the lighting being terrible, we switched. And over there is the Honeywell plane. We did see this thing fly over us a few streams ago. So we are back on this side. So welcome everybody. I should have set up my other microphones and tried something. So this is a plane, it's an A321 coming from Los Angeles. And welcome back, Douglas. It's a lot quieter on this side of the airport versus the other side, which is kind of more chaotic in my opinion. And we have a Southwest Airlines coming from Chicago Midway that is up next on the arrival. I wonder if the American Airlines 777 is actually going to be on time this time. So let's take a look at some of the luggage action that's being done over there. What up, Tony? Be on the lookout for our favorite SkyWest employee. Thanks, Tony. Maybe that's Christine. She's just hiding from us. Our next plane that is arriving is a A321, American Airlines 708, coming from San Diego. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell when I'm tired because my energy level just falls off the cliff, and my energy level has fallen off the cliff. So let's zoom in and see the crew. And let's take a look at a landing one. It's a much nicer background with the downtown Phoenix skyline, or whatever you want to call that. We really don't have a traditional skyline. We're known as a boom burb, so literally our cities don't grow vertically, they spread out horizontally. So as a result, like a lot of people that have never been to Phoenix, it can sometimes take you an hour to get from one side of Phoenix to the other side. Okay, let's take a look at the plane that just taxied in. It's an A321neo. Shipio Alberto's, you mean Filberto's burrito? Why are you guys talking about food? I hate you guys right now. Like literally, I like food, but I can't have food right now because I'm here. Oh, it's also National Taco Day, so first person brings me tacos, I'll give you $5. We have our London flight, our 777 that will probably be departing shortly, which is going to be good for us because we get some action. So let's take a look at some ground action. They're handling your bags pretty nicely. Yeah, so for all of you guys, Sky Harbor is kind of considered more of like a smaller airport, like a feeder airport. We really don't get that much big action. We do get a lot of Airbuses and 737s, primarily American Airlines and Southwest. And then every now and then we will get these SkyWest planes, because we have a SkyWest livery coming in. And I know earlier I showed you guys that we have like a rainbow forming over there. I think there's like a name. It's some type of cloud phenomenon that happens. All right, let's take a look at the SkyWest. Nice little close-up of the flight crew. Pretty cool shot, wasn't it? Alright guys, we have our British Airways code share 777 pushing back. So let's take a look at it over here. About to depart for London. Big boy. So look at how big those wheels are. Pretty crazy seeing the size of the sheer size of the wheels and the engines. So this is the plane that can be attributed to the end of the MD-11 and the tri-jets, because the 777 directly competed with McDonnell Douglas, and as a result it outperformed it in many aspects. So as a result we have this. I know they're coming out with the 777X, but they've experienced a bunch of delays for it. Honestly, you could probably change the tires on this plane by just buying a $35 Harbor Freight Tools jack. A 3-ton. You'll be good. Don't worry about it. Trust me. It's Harbor Freight. You guys remember when they were actually recalling the Harbor Freight jacks? Because... Zoom into oblivion. Huh? Zoom into oblivion. They kept freaking breaking, and yeah. The jack stands. So as we're waiting for the Big Bird to depart, Scenery is beautiful right now, but guys, so as you can see, it's a lovely sunset. The mountains are illuminated and we have movement by the Chunky Boy. Gonna have a nice flight to London. Also, we do have another plane. We have a CRJ that's being pushed back, so let's take a look at that for a second. A lot different pushback technique than and let's go back to the 777 as the lighting is perfect and it's going to hit it just right where we will be able to see the flight crew. Trying to multitask, give you guys the best look of both planes. Okay, so let's watch the CRJ as it gets dropped off. So watch as the wheel comes off. Okay. The CRJ we are looking at is headed to Long Beach. So there we go. Looks like the 777 is, let's see, will it take off on this side? There we go. Alrighty, let's take a look at our 777 that is taxiing its way to the end of runway 8. It's a bit of a quiet night here on this side of the airport. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. This is a bit of an added extra. We're going to do both sides of the airport. So early stream was the south side and the rest of the stream will be on the north side. So that way we get a little bit of everything. I'm pretty sure that this plane might just do a turn and burn depending on where these other planes land. We do have an Alaska Airlines Boeing 100-year strong livery, and then a Delta Airlines A320 that could potentially come on this side. I don't know if our favorite employee works this late. The gate is closed. Both of the gates are kind of like okay. Some 777 action. Let's see anybody else popping up. Chances are he is going to. The ground people are waving. We can't see them. I was trying to see the ground people. There's Sub-Zero over there. Some of the ground guys recognized us. It's the Diamondbacks. That's the Diamondback Stadium. It looks like a gigantic. Okay guys, looks like we will probably get a turn and burn, as we call it, where he just turns and guns it out of here. Pretty cool. Alright, he has to go because there's an A320 lining up. So this is a flight that is headed to London. Alrighty, she's about to lift off. Making its journey towards London. With the cotton candy clouds we have. And this is what you would see without the camera. Let's look at some of our ground crew that's working. That was a big plane that we got. So our next plane that will probably be coming on this side is the 100 Years of Boeing Alaska Airlines Heritage livery. That was a beautiful sky that we had. Made everything pop up a little bit. So here comes our Alaska Airlines 100 Years Boeing Strong livery that's going to be coming up next. What are they doing over there? Oh, jet fuel. Okay, let's take a look at the Alaska Air that's coming in. Beautiful backdrop of the Phoenix skyline with the sunset. Year Boeing Strong livery by Alaska Airlines. It also utilizes Airbus. It's a good airline. I've flown on them a few times. Roberto's is legit. As you can tell, this is kind of a slow time on this side of the airport. A lot of the gates are empty. Big difference from the other times. Usually these gates are popping full of flights. I think they may have adjusted some of their departure schedules. They're just cruising through the aircraft. Another plane being towed. Cool, let's see what else is happening, and if we don't have much action, then we may call it a night. We were live for like almost an hour and a half on the other one, so it's been almost 2 hours since I've been here. On the initial stream, we got a lot of heavies, MD-11s, KC-135s, and right now it's a lot of taxiing and a takeoff of a 777. So overall, the British Airways flight is delayed. And I don't know if we can see this, but we have a Mesa Airlines that's being loaded up. So just some ground action here at the lovely airport. The weather is getting nicer right now. It's going to allow us to basically be streaming throughout the day, not like at sunset and sunrise. But in the summer, it can get kind of brutal here at this airport. We have a, looks like a small boy landing in, so let's go take a look at what it is. It's just a FedEx feeder that decided to land on this side. I can't even see it. Cool guys, so let's get this plane that's coming from Albuquerque. See it landing and then determine if we're done. Like I always say, it's always fun when you guys join. I like seeing the familiar faces and I like seeing people coming back. That's always like a good thing. Yeah, the hard-working ground crew is what makes it, man. Like everybody at the airport who works here makes your travel possible. That's why I always tell people, if your flight is delayed, don't take it out on the ground crew, because a lot of times the flight attendants and the pilots are not getting paid unless the plane is airborne. So okay guys, so honestly I think this will probably be our last plane that's landing on the stream, and we're gonna call it a night. But I just want to thank all of you guys for tuning in for the past 2 hours in the beginning of the stream and currently. Appreciate all of you guys. I always tell you, don't go to bed mad. Tell your loved ones you love them. And always be a good person. That's all we say. But thank you for joining us. If you guys liked what you saw on the earlier feed or in this, click the subscribe and notifications. I think tomorrow I will be live for a little bit, and then Friday is a busy day for me, so chances are I will not be on Friday. So you guys might get 4 days away from me. But special thanks to all of our moderators for keeping the bots at bay. Kate, ERB, Sub-Zero, Tony. Special thanks to everyone that's joined us, Nabila, all you guys. And special thanks for all the donations for the super chat. Appreciate you guys for that. So let's end it on a positive note with the crappiest job at the airport, the poop truck. So let's watch the poop truck for like a minute. And tomorrow I may go live at the same time, like 4 o'clock, but maybe even earlier. We'll see what happens. I do have a day job that pays the bills, and this is kind of like a hobby for me. Oh, 2 poop trucks. Look at that. Poop truck number 1 and poop truck number 2. Wow. Let's take a look at a closer view of the poop truck from a better angle. This guy better hold that thing or his day's gonna get very shity. Do you guys think I should like make a graphic every time we see the poop truck? We just put the poop emojis that are gonna pop up on the screen? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Should we like create it where it looks like it's raining poop? They say 2 poopers. Cool, guys. Well, alrighty. I'm going to let you guys have your night. Spend it with your loved ones. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you, friends.